This week has been a roller coaster.
All right, ready?
You know you're having a crazy week when you come home naked from the Valentine's party. We won things.
Yes.
We lost things. We laughed, we cried. Actually, really did both those things.
So at our church, we had a Valentines dinner, and we were just going to have fun, talk to people, host a table, and it turned out that there's a game for a big prize.
So at the table, we played Buzzword.
Okay, then we go on stage, and out of those, all the table winners, you play Truth or False. True or False is on the front or back, and you ask a question, and you just narrow it down until there's only 3.
They give a statement, and you say whether or not it's real, or, like, I think the only one I remember is that trench coats were actually worn in the trenches, and then you respond back, fact or fiction. Okay, so it's just us. We're the final 2 couples. There's 2 couples left, and it's the last round, and the game is...
I don't know.
So we're the last of 2 remaining couples.
Just
us.
the 2 of us.
And the game is...
Catchphrase. Which I'm terrible at these games.
Yeah, and so normally I would have been the one guessing had we made the decision.
I would have been describing it.
But he ended up part of the demo, and it was really weird, and so I ended up speaking the words. So there's a word behind him on the screen,
yes,
and I have to get him to say that word without saying that word.
So much fun.
It's a fruit, and it's small, it's little, like this big, and it comes in red or in green, and we cut it in just like small, we cut them in half, and
What's
sometimes
your
in
guess?
quarters.
What's your guess?
And then
Yeah. So I got it. Grapes.
Then I went to Napa Wine Valley. Boom, he got it.
That's where it was.
And then he was on a roll. Boom, boom,
9.
boom, boom, boom. We got 9.
Shakalaka. So it goes over to the other partners, and they have 4 like quick.
They were fast.
4 like 5 within 30 seconds. And then it got to like 45 seconds left. They got stuck on, you remember the word? Doll. And they couldn't get there, and then so they only got 8. Boom shakalaka.
Beat them by 1.
The prize was ours. We couldn't believe it. We got beach
so
cruisers.
Cool.
Unbelievable.
And the girls were looking at it before, and they were like, "Oh, mommy, it's your favorite color." Ziggy.
Wow, Ezekiel.
Tipping over. Daddy saved the day. You wait 5? Okay, get him out of there.
What?
And Daddy won this fight.
Wow.
What? So, next day, what do we have to do?
We have to take these out on a test trip.
Got a bike trailer that morning.
Yes.
We went to Walmart to buy Ezekiel a seat and a helmet.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it's cute.
Super cute. So we're out there, we're sitting down, we're waiting for Mom to buy the thing, and then the bikes just blow over in the wind. Like,
Brand new
bikes, the first trip.
in public,
blew
people
it
were
over.
watching.
Like,
the girls were attached to they were in the attached trailer. Thankfully,
terrible.
it didn't tip
It
over.
did not tip over.
My arms were sore for like 2 days afterwards from riding like this.
Okay, we got a cool story. When she was 15 years old, they were going down the side of a mountain.
Haleakala Crater.
Oh, she'll never forget it.
It was
Last
a volcano. Okay,
bike
let's
she
get it
ever
right.
rode.
Volcano.
A volcano side of the mountain.
I'll never
That was
forget.
the last time she rode a bike. So
that was
here it
15
is.
years ago. The last time I rode a bike, paramedics showed up.
I thought the kids did great. They liked it a lot in the thing, and
They had
we're
fun.
going again soon.
We woke up Sunday morning. I was supposed to sing on worship, so it's like 5:30, 6 in the morning, and we were looking at each other like, we can't do this to them. They were miserable.
100-degree fevers.
Yeah. movie marathon all day, movie marathon all day the next day.
Oh.
So I put a shout out to you guys to help me out with what to do besides the movie marathon. Lindsay Adamson suggested Valentine's Day cards, which is exactly what we did.
Great idea, because Valentine's Day was on Wednesday.
So our friend Margaret graciously walked into the cesspool of our Petri dish home and made Valentine's with our girls. Super sweet. Thank you, Margaret.
Thank you. We took those Valentine's Day cards that we made together and took them to assisted living home right around the corner.
Our heart, we really wanted to hand them out personally and take our whole family, but with the sickness, that just seemed rude. So it seemed wrong to bring all of our sick family in handing out cards. So Nehemiah and Faith just dropped them off at the front desk, but it's one way we could get our kids involved to give back to people on Valentine's Day.
We're about to hand out some Valentine's cards. What do you think of that, Faith? It's pretty cool, huh? Who made these Valentine's Day cards?
Me, Ellie, Mom, and Margaret.
Oh yeah. All right, you ready? All right.
Usually, we're not quick to take our kids to the doctor, but Faith was up for 2 hours crying about her ear. Turns out she had a double ear infection. I'm so sorry, Faith.
Yes.
That stinks. Okay. So she's sick. Finally, she's better. She's ready to go to Valentine's Day. Night before her Valentine's Day party, Ezekiel was up crying all night.
So we took him. We decided, you know, we're not going to risk it. We don't want a double ear infection with a little 7-month-old. So we took him.
He was diagnosed with the man flu.
Just a real bad case of the flu. Just
a cold.
Just a cold. Okay.
Just a cold.
So then we went together to Faith's Valentine's Day party at her school. Sick and all, we watched her do her Valentine's Day party, which was cool because it was her first one. And she got to give her Valentines away and then also receive Valentines from all the kids.
Okay. So all the kids are eating and Ellie is coughing away. And she does this thing where she coughs and coughs and coughs until she stops coughing. And it's gross. So then I literally just stood there for about 2 seconds staring at her with her hands like this. And I was like, this can't be real life. Like, this is not my life right now. That's just been our life this week. Just pizza parties and puke.
Everywhere.
It has been a crazy week. Like, really crazy. Like, legitimately, you can't write this stuff crazy. Oh, and if that's not enough, Ezekiel. Give it up. You're doing it. Come on. Keep going. You made it. Yay, Ezekiel. So on his worst day, probably of the worst day he's ever acted, like screaming, crying, inconsolable, he decides to crawl and break a tooth.
Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Life is so... Don't put that on there. That's disgusting. Okay, ready? So it's just the two of us. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, you're right there. See you, Ellie.